Aquarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for June 16th through the 22nd. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aquarius. The overall energy for the reading, the Temperance card. Yeah, there's a lot of energy surrounding waiting, time. Stretched periods of time here. So I'm assuming that's what we're talking about with this Temperance. I don't know if I would call it patience. We'll see. In the recent past, the Five of Swords, the High Priestess, the Three of Wands. So in this one, someone tells me here, hey, my intuition is telling me to wait for it. Okay. And I would definitely agree with you that that's your intuition, but this energy comes through as being deceptive. So I don't know if that's your intuition telling you to wait there. Maybe that's what you thought in the moment. I don't know. We'll see. In the current situation, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Four of Pentacles. In here, you're giving me a sense of, you're showing up as being convinced that you got to hang on to something, which I, again, no idea what that is. But your energy is coming through as really, really secure within yourself, really clear, really, this is what I need to be doing. Okay? And through that, meaning you're hanging on to something. Okay. In the immediate future, the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Wands. Dude, when you snap out of it, you snap out fast. You're like, okay, I shall no longer wait for shit anymore. And it happens just like that. So you convince yourself for the longest time that you have to wait for something. And then when you come out of that, just like that, it's like, okay. Done with that, done with waiting. I'm done. Only you can show up like this in this one. Anyways, let's clarify. Let's see what you're waiting for here. And then not waiting so much. For the, why didn't you say so? For the Temperance card, you get the Justice card, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so you're waiting for something to fall back into balance, or not even back, to fall into that place of balance, of love, of, where everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to work out. Everything's, yeah, it's a given. Okay. Let's do the Five of Swords. Okay. For the Five of Swords, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. All right, so there's progress here within a commitment that you're part of, but the progress is definitely slowing the hell down to the point of, what are you doing exactly here? Because I see you noticing that, hey, things have slowed down to the point of almost not progressing anymore at all. So things have been probably working out up to a point in which they started regressing, basically. And you're like, well, I'm waiting for it to recover. It's just a bumpy road for now, but it'll be okay. Which, okay, understandable. However, that energy seems to be deceptive, because the way you're acting usually, which is more towards this future energy rather than you waiting, and that's why it's probably coming through as deceptive. Especially because, if you wouldn't know the truth about the situation, I would understand. I would be like, okay, you're waiting to see what's up, because you can't tell right now. But you can see that this is, going from moving forward to starting to move backwards. So you're very much aware. And then you're like, oh, it doesn't hurt to give it another shot, which, no, it doesn't. still comes through as deceptive. For the High Priestess, in the recent past, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Swords. But see, your energy wants to move forward. If you were to only take you into consideration here, your energy is moving forward, while the situation that you're involved in is moving backwards. So what do you think that's going to create within you? Probably a little bit of conflict, a little bit of, something's going on and I can't tell what it is, and shit, now I don't feel good about anything. Yeah. So as you are trying to move forward, this situation that you're a part of pulls you back. So that's why it's deceptive. For the Three of Wands, you get the Page of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Hangman. All right. Look, I'm not against you waiting for anything to happen. You can take your time. You can wait for whatever you want, as long as it feels right to you that this is what I should do, and I'm going to wait for it, and I'm engaging with this energy, and I'm involving myself in this energy, and I'm assuming it. I'm fine. What I'm a little iffy about there is the fact that there's two opposite energies happening at the same time. And even though you're recognizing them, you're not taking accountability for them both happening at the same time. And that's what's going to place you in a little bit of a pickle. And you're going to come out of it very frustrated. You're not going to understand shit about shit. And you're probably going to throw it out the window, all of it. You know? So it's okay that things are in conflict sometimes. What it's probably a little better than okay is to actually acknowledge that, to recognize that, and to keep moving forward with that in mind, because you're not doing that. And that's where over there, the fact that you're waiting, I agree with that energy. Your heart is open, you're willing to give this a chance. Cool. Where's the rush, right? That's what the energy says. Like, is anybody rushing us here? Anybody? No. Completely agree with that. For the Nine of Pentacles, in the current situation, you get the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. Very significant situation to you too. Very significant dynamic you share with someone. Lots of love, lots of happiness that I see here. And again, you're showing up, still showing up quite detached from it, in terms of, I don't see you fully involved in this commitment. As an energy, yes. From an energetic standpoint, you're showing me what this represents to you, and it's beautiful. Physically, I kind of see you standing solo there, not attached to this one. Maybe that's what the waiting is for this to come together. I don't know. For the Hermit, in the current situation, you get the Five of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Hierophant. Oh. Well, you may not land on the same page in terms of what this means to you versus what this means to them. Where I see that to the both of you, this means something big, something nice. It's significant for the both of you. But it might be at a different level. The way you kind of take this on, and the way you perceive this, and the way you feel about this might be a little different than they are. Neither of you are wrong here. Neither of you are right either, but it's different. It's just different, you know, and that might create conflict here. Maybe that's what you're saying there. I'm going to wait for them to, you know, land on my page, because I think you're recognizing that, hey, we're a little bit on different pages here. Not by much, probably a page or two, but still, okay. Four of Pentacles, you get the Fool, the Hermit, the Ace of Wands. And we all know you don't want to get fixed sign to get stubborn about something, because they will. They'll prove you that, yes, they are stubborn. Because you're hanging on to this for dear life at this moment in time, in terms of this has to work out. This has to go in the direction that, and you're hanging on to that energy so tightly that it creates stubbornness here. Like, they have to land on my page here. Okay, fine, hang on to that as much as you want. Just be very much aware that it doesn't turn into control. Like, I have to grab them and pull them over on my page here, so that, don't do that. Let them, as you did in the past there, as much as you can. And if they want to join you on that same page, good. If not, take it from there, you know. Try not to be so stubborn about it, because it may lead, right now you're not there, but it may lead to forceful type of an energy on your part, in the sense of you gotta because you gotta. And no, they don't gotta. You know. In the immediate future, for the Wheel of Fortune, you get the 6 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the Star. I think you're running out of patience here. I think you waited long enough. If they're not anywhere near your page here, I think slowly but surely you're kind of calling it quits. Definitely a flip of a page on your side, in the sense of, I think I'm done here. I think I'm done waiting. And again, we all know you. When you flip that page, you flip that page. Chippity choppity. Let me do the 7 of Wands. Yeah. For the 7 of Wands, in the immediate future, you get the Page of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the 7 of Wands. Yeah, you're giving me a sense of, you know what, I'm taking my lesson from all of this to be that of, well, now I know what I want and what I'm searching for, and it has to be something that's on the same page as me. Otherwise, probably not gonna do this anymore, not gonna wait, you know. They're either there to begin with, or I'm not waiting. Okay. Fair enough. Let's do the 2 of Wands in the immediate future. You get the 4 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, the Knight of Swords. It's not going to be easy. It's not. You make it look easy every time. You're like, chop, chop. We're doing this rather than that, when we did this for a very long time, and now we're going to do something else, and which that's how you make it look. But we all know it's not that easy. You still push through, even though you're going to get upset, you're going to get hurt, you're going to, you know, you're going to go through all the emotions, all the feelings that come with this one. And you're kind of giving me a sense of, and I'm going to give myself time to go through all of that, and then I'm going to keep going. You know? What is there to do but that? Okay. All right. Unless something changes here and they do, meanwhile, land on your page. But if not, that's kind of the course in which you're saying, yeah, I'm no longer waiting. From the universe, for you as a final advice, the King of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. Yeah, you need to land on the same page. You need to come from the same place here. And it's a matter of, again, what this means to you and where you want this to go. It's very similar to what it shows up on their side, but it's not the same. So, one, you accept that and go with that, and you're like, okay. Or you look for something that's on your exact same page. You know, doesn't matter if it's similar, but it's not the same. It has to be the exact same thing. So this is what this is teaching you, to determine what you want out of this. You know, do you want to accept it, that, hey, it's a little bit different, and move forward with this, or no, you will not. And that's really going to be up to you. These are the available energies. Nothing is set in stone. As a reminder, all of this can change overnight. For now, I'm kind of seeing you in that place of trying to, or accepting even that you're just coming at this from a little bit of a different page, you know. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.